Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Nasrul Islam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Introduce yourself first.
Sir, my name is Nasrul Islam. I am from Kamarhati municipality in the district of North Chobis Pargana. I have completed my Madhyamik examination from Sri Saraswati Vidyalaya High School, which is in Agarpada. Then I moved on to Sri Jain Vidyalaya High School, which is in Bada Bazar. After that, I went to Sri Jadavpur University, which is in Jadavpur. Uh, After that, I am working here in Odisha, Cuttack, as a lower divisional clerk in the office of MSME Cuttack. Uh, from 2018, I have been preparing for West Bengal Civil Services examination. And previously in 2018, I sat for the examination. I reached up to mains, but could not qualify mains. In this year, in 2019, I am giving mains. I am giving interview, sir.
ঠিক আছে, তো তুমি WBCS আচ্ছা এই যে চাকরিটা করছো এমএসএমই লোয়ার ডিভিশন ক্লার্ক, কোন পরীক্ষা দিয়ে পেয়েছিলে এটা?
স্যার আমি এসএসসি সিএইচএসএল দিয়েছিলাম স্যার।
কোন ইয়ারে?
2016 এ স্যার, যে ইয়ারে আমি পাস করি স্যার।
আচ্ছা, তো ভালো লাগছে না যে তুমি WBCS এ কেন আসতে চাইছো? ওখানকার পে স্ট্রাকচার কেমন?
পে স্কেল স্যার, সেন্ট্রাল গভর্নমেন্ট পে স্কেলে আমরা সংখ্যা পাই স্যার, মাসিক সংখ্যা পাই স্যার। সেন্ট্রাল গভর্নমেন্ট পে স্কেলে আমি লেভেল 2 এ আছি স্যার। আমার বেসিক হচ্ছে 21,700 স্যার এই সময়। আর মান্থলি আমি মানে
WBCS কেন আসতে চাইছো?
স্যার আমি WBCS এ আসতে চাইছি কেন যে স্যার এই ইমেন্স অপরচুনিটি প্রোভাইড করে স্যার এই প্ল্যাটফর্মটা। ডাইভার্সিফিকেশন আছে জবে স্যার, জব ডাইভার্সিফিকেশন আছে, ডিফারেন্ট রকমের অপরচুনিটি পাবো স্যার, ডিফারেন্ট সেক্টরে কাজ করার অপরচুনিটি পাবো, এজুমিনেশন ভালো আছে স্যার।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, তো তোমার এটা ফার্স্ট অ্যাটেম্পট না সেকেন্ড অ্যাটেম্পট?
ইট ইজ মাই সেকেন্ড অ্যাটেম্পট স্যার।
বিই করেছো কি নিয়ে?
বিই সিভিল ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং করেছি স্যার।
সিভিল ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং, তো সিভিল ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং পড়ে তার অ্যাপ্লিকেশন কি হবে এই সার্ভিসে?
স্যার অ্যাপ্লিকেশন এনভায়রনমেন্ট ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং পড়েছি স্যার, তো আমি যা করবো এনভায়রনমেন্ট মাথায় রেখেই করবো স্যার। এনভায়রনমেন্ট, ডিফারেন্ট এনভায়রনমেন্ট প্রোটেকশন নিয়ে কাজ করতে পারি স্যার।
বুঝলাম না
স্যার আমি এনভায়রনমেন্ট আমাদের সাবজেক্ট ছিল স্যার, আর সিভিল ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং এ ডিফারেন্ট কনস্ট্রাকশন এসপেক্টে পড়ানো হয় স্যার। তো আমি একটা ইনফ্রাস্ট্রাকচার কনস্ট্রাকশনে কাজ করতে পারি আর এনভায়রনমেন্টে কাজ করতে পারি স্যার। এক্সাম্পলে তো মানে আমি দিতে পারি যে আমরা সলিড ওয়েস্ট ম্যানেজমেন্টের উপরে কাজ করতে পারি স্যার মিউনিসিপালে বা গ্রামে।
বাংলা পড়তে পারো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, বাংলা পড়তে পারি স্যার।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। দেবজিৎ?
2016 এ যাদবপুর থেকে BE civil engineering.
Yes sir.
So what happened after that? You didn't go for campus placements and all?
I had set for campus placement sir. I was placed in Infosys sir. But the job offer was in Mysore sir. I was teaching students of my locality, so I was earning well, and I was thinking of preparing for government jobs sir, because I had done engineering in civil field. I tried for a year to get into the civil field, but I could not clear any examination sir, so I shifted the course. I gave my best but could not clear, so I shifted the field sir.
Since civil engineering was not your cup of tea, therefore you switched over to a clerical job?
No sir, first I had to take the responsibility of my family sir, financial responsibility. So I was teaching students of class up to 10 sir. Then I started looking for jobs sir, jobs in different sectors, and I gave different examinations, and in the same year I got this job, so I joined here sir, and side by side I continued giving.
Why did you leave Infosys?
Sir, I could not hear sir.
Why did you leave Infosys?
I did not join there sir.
Why?
Since it was connected to software sir, and I had done engineering in civil field sir, so I tried getting a job in civil engineering field, but since I could not get, so I did not join in Infosys sir.
How much did you have to pay as fees in your college?
Sir, fees was around 10,000, sir, total, counting 4 years, sir.
Fees was 10,000 rupees, right?
Yes, sir.
So don't you feel that the amount of money that government has spent for making you up as an engineer
Hmm.
at a university like Jadavpur University, then you working as an LDC, you're what, LDA?
LDA, LDC, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, you are working as an LDC after uh, after getting how much? You have got a good percentage, 74.5 in
Yes, sir.
Bachelor of Engineering from Jadavpur. And
Hmm.
Jadavpur Civil Engineering Department is quite known for
Yes,
its
sir.
academics and for its alumni. So don't
Yes,
you
sir.
feel that you are doing injustice to your academic background?
No, sir. Because, sir, I tried giving my best, sir. Even you can see my grades, sir.
Fine, you are giving your best. I mean, obviously, I mean, it is expected that every person at this juncture of your career
Yes,
will
sir.
try to give their best. But don't you feel that you are feeling that you are doing injustice to the engineering degree that you have obtained?
No, sir.
Very good rank in
Would have,
JEE, in West Bengal WBCS, and thereafter you could secure admission in Jadavpur, in a university like Jadavpur.
sir, I think, sir, I think anyone can fail, sir. Sir, I tried my best. I tried in being in that field, sir.
Do you
But
consider
since
yourself as a
opportunities were
failure?
very limited, sir.
You consider yourself as a failure?
No, sir, not a complete failure, sir. I think some people make mistakes, sir. I tried my best, but I could not clear. So, in that sense, I am a failure, sir. But overall, looking at the
Okay, but
larger
I want to
picture,
know
since,
why this passion for joining government service only?
sir, not a passion, sir. First, for the first 2 years, I tried looking for opportunities, sir. I tried in private sector, getting a job in private sector, but it was very difficult to get in private sector job through off-campusing, sir. It was very difficult, and in our campusing, only 12 candidates were placed in civil engineering field, sir. So it was very difficult to get job in off-campusing. I tried, I couldn't get. Then after that, what I did, I gave all the examinations, including civil and general field. I got this job,
Fine,
and then
I get your point.
yes,
I get your point, Mr. Islam.
yes, sir.
But tell me one thing. You, as per your statement, since you did not get a job in your core discipline,
Yes,
you
sir.
opted for joining the government services, right?
Yes, sir.
You searched for an alternative.
Yes,
So
sir.
why so? Why so? I mean, why government? You could
Sir,
have gone for an MBA, you could have done media studies, you could have done a hell lot of things. But why government?
sir, I had two options, sir. Either I could have joined after 2016. I had two options, sir. I was giving exams, and side by side, I had an option of Infosys, sir. Then I sat down. So the financial condition was not good, sir. So what I did, I had to choose what to do first because I had to support my family, sir. So since I got the job in 2018, I joined here. Then after that, I started thinking, what can I do in future, sir?
Somewhere you said you didn't want to go to Mysore, right?
Yes, sir.
You have some
Because at that time I had got this joining, sir.
okay. So why do you want to go to Mysore?
Sir, because it was a different field, sir. And I was searching for different kinds of job. What I can do in future, sir.
It's also going to be a very different field from what you have experienced in your life right now. I mean, till now.
Yes, sir. But after calculating all the pros and cons, I have come to this point that I should prepare
Okay,
for
let's
WBCS.
talk about the cons that you have.
Sir, pros means, sir, this is a field where I can give my best. I can get a platform where I can
You
utilize my
cite
skills to
one
the
pro.
full.
You cite one pro and wait for my response. Your first pro that you have stated is you can give your
Yes, sir.
best in this field, right?
Yes, sir.
So there are, I mean, in all fields, my response will be you. There is an
Yes, sir.
opportunity to give your best. No field expects less than the best from you.
Yes, sir. Sir, sir, since I was joining in a government field, so I tried staying in this field, and
Government,
also I got to know after
government,
joining. Yes,
be civil kore government karo.
yes, sir.
Why did you try for the government engineering services?
I tried, sir. I told you I tried in the first year, but since I could not get there.
Okay,
So,
fine. My last question.
okay, sir.
In a very succinct and in a very summarized manner, answer me that why do you prefer public sector over private sector?
So, because in public sector, we can touch the lives of people directly, sir, which is not there in the private sector, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir,
In
it
a
gives
private
more
sector,
opportunities,
if you
sir.
build bridge, if you build a building, if you build a hospital, won't you be touching the lives of common people?
But going at that place, you have to be a very good entrepreneur, a very top grade entrepreneur.
Even if you're
But
working for someone, even if you're working for a company like Larsen and Toubro or Chapan Palonji and everything, I mean, all these companies like
yes,
this,
sir.
when you're working in the capacity and even in your even in a private company, so won't you be
Yes, sir.
doing jobs that will be touching the lives of common people?
It will be, sir, but it will not be up to the scale of a WBCS servant can do, sir, because he's responsible for a block, and in that block, a large population looks up to him, sir. So the opportunity is much greater in this field, I think, sir.
Okay, Nasrul, from the discussion that we were having at this moment, prima facie, it seemed to me that you were searching various jobs.
Yes, sir.
And so, do you think that civil service or West Bengal civil service as large is just a job for you?
No, sir, it's
I
not
want
just a job, sir.
a concrete answer.
Sir, I was looking for jobs because I wanted a stability first, sir. After getting a stability in this job, I had the option of joining SSC CGL, sir. I had the option of trying for combined graduate level, sir, but I did not try for that because
You
I
may,
had a
yes, I got your point, but you may be looking for stability. But if you are hired as a bureaucrat, the bureaucracy may become unstable. So, what fits you as a bureaucrat? So, what are the qualities that you can convince us that you have that we will select you as a bureaucrat? Suppose
sir.
there are
The
5 candidates and one opening this year, and since your choice is WBC executive first choice,
yes,
so
sir.
what are the qualities that you present to us that we will reject the 4 and select only you?
Sir, the first quality in me will be, sir, the leadership quality, sir. Because
What leadership
I
have you shown in past? Just give us.
Sir, leadership. I try to. I am a leader for my family, sir. For my wife, for my family, I am a kind of leader, sir. They look up to me. They look up to me with expectations, sir, and I fulfill their expectations, sir. So it's. I
Next
think
quality.
I have the quality, sir.
Next quality.
Next quality, sir. I would say I have a never say die attitude, sir. If I don't know something, I will say I don't know something, but I will try to find out the answer. And as long as I don't find out the answer, I will keep searching for it, sir. I am very hardworking person, sir.
Okay, we hope that your search ends here. Okay, let me give you a very concrete situation. Since you have a degree in civil engineering, so suppose you are made the Joint Secretary of Urban Planning and Development Department.
Yes, sir.
In the cities, there are various unplanned activities, and there is a vis-a-vis competition with planning, construction versus environment. So, you as a joint secretary, how would you balance between development, planning, construction, and environment? I need 3 concrete steps.
Sir, first I look at the different environmental acts, different pollution acts, and considering all those, taking
You will
into
be made
consideration.
acquainted with those acts during the training. So, having that you already know these acts, how would you act?
So I would first try to build a smart and sustainable city, sir. A smart and sustainable city in the sense that the city which should provide basic infrastructure to the people, sir. It would provide basic sanitation facilities, drinking water facility, basic infrastructure, roads, transportation, communication services, sir. And It will be sustainable, sir. Greenfield infrastructure will be focused upon.
Okay, just a couple of quick questions. Since you have interest in environment, according to Wildlife Protection Act 1972, what is the difference between wildlife and wild animal?
So wildlife is protected, sir. Wildlife is protected under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, sir. And wild animal is any animal that is in forest, sir.
And what is it optional? History.
History optional, sir.
Okay, who wrote Muntakhab ul Lubab?
Can't recall, sir. Sorry, sir. Can't recall, sir.
Okay, what is dinar?
Dinar is a coin, sir. Dinar is a gold coin used during the Gupta period, sir.
And with reference to Indian history, what have you heard the term Araghatta?
What, sir? Again, can you say?
Araghatta.
As far as I can recall, sir, it is some kind of irrigation technique, sir, of drawing water from the well, sir.
Okay.
Nasrul,
Yes, sir.
আচ্ছা ইন্ডিয়া কি 5 ট্রিলিয়ন ইকোনমির দিকে গেছে না পেরিয়ে গেছে সেটা?
No, sir. Currently, the GDP of India is 3 trillion, sir. As per the recent estimate, sir. It is aiming for 5 trillion economy. As per the Atmanirbhar scheme, sir, we are trying to reach the 5 trillion economy by 2024-25, sir. By the year 2024-25.
ব্লু ইকোনমি নাম শুনেছো কি জিনিস?
Blue economy is related to, sir, marine economy, sir. We can do fishing. Different type of minerals can be collected from the ocean, sir. This is blue economy, sir. Means using the oceans for the development of economy, sir.
What is the social cost of carbon? Can you tell me?
Sir, social cost of carbon is, I think it's related to carbon footprint, sir. Means while developing, how much carbon footprint we are, how much socially.
আচ্ছা বিটকয়েন কি জানো?
Yes, sir. Bitcoin is a kind of cryptocurrency, sir.
কিভাবে ট্রেডিং হয় ওটা?
Actually, in India, Bitcoin trading is not allowed, sir. Up till recently, RBI has not sanctioned Bitcoin trading. It is using the method of blockchain technology.
আচ্ছা, what is Higgs boson particle?
Higgs boson is a particle. Higgs was a scientist, sir. He gave the theory of Higgs boson particle, and the theory says that Higgs boson is a fundamental particle, sir, that cannot rotate, cannot carry charge. It is the basic particle. It will show. The experiment was conducted at Sun, sir. Collider. It was a heavy collider, sir. In heavy collider at Sun, Geneva, the experiment was conducted to see whether how masses can reflect the.
ঠিক আছে. Thank you, Nasrul.